It's Sarah and I am here with a book list Thursday video for you, and this is a video series that I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or topic that we feel like talking about surrounding books. And this week we are going to be showing you some of the books that we have owned the longest. So books that have been on our shelves for a very, very long time. They're still unread. I still haven't read any of these, but they've been there for a long time. So we're going to talk about those today. This one was a little bit hard because I don't always remember exactly when I bought my books, but there were definitely a few that kind of stuck out in my mind for certain reasons. And I'm going to start with the book that I know has been on my shelf the longest because I bought this book in college and I graduated college in 2002. So I've had it for a very, very, very long time. It's ridiculous how long I've had this book and I have not read it. And that's The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I bought this in college. It was not required reading, but I think I did a language arts class and we read some Sylvia Plath or maybe some of her poetry or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it made me want to read this book. And so I picked it up because our bookstore had it. And 16 years later, I still haven't read it. Nope. Okay, so from there, that was my most obvious, longest book that I've had. But from there, I kind of had to think, okay, when did I really start buying and collecting books? And that was when we were living in Tucson. I really started buying a lot of books and collecting them. So I kind of went through my shelves and picked out books that I knew I bought while we were in Tucson and I knew that I've just had for a very long time. So that's kind of how I had to start going. And the first one here is by my favorite author of all time, Jodi Picoult, and this is Handle with Care. I have no idea what this book is about, but it's Jodi Picoult. I have a small little collection of Jodi Picoult books, and I just love her so much, and this is just one I haven't read yet, and I know that I bought it in Tucson at a used bookstore. We had a really, really big used bookstore in Tucson, and it was my favorite place in the world. And I know I got this one there, so had this for a very long time. We lived in Tucson from 2010 to 2014, so somewhere in that range, I bought this book. Another Tucson book is American Wife by Curtis Sittenfeld, and this one I actually talked about recently. I think I talked about this on our 4th of July one because it has the word American in it, and someone actually told me, I know that this is based on like the life of a first lady, the wife of a president, and someone told me it was loosely based on Laura Bush, who I love. So I was like, oh, interesting. So now that kind of piqued my interest more in reading this. So maybe next year this will make it onto my TBR. But yeah, I've had it for a very long time and haven't read it yet, but I still want to. Okay, this next one, I've shared this a couple times on my channel, but just reserve your judgment. This one I bought in Tucson when Borders went out of business. I distinctly remember going into a Borders store. They were going out of business. They were liquidating everything. And I found this and it had been on my radar to read because I had actually heard really good things about it. And since it was being liquidated, I grabbed it. How to Make Love Like a Porn Star by Jenna Jameson. This is her autobiography. It is not a how-to book, so just calm down. But yeah, this is her autobiography about her childhood and growing up and what made her want to go into the adult entertainment industry and kind of how she got her start and from there. It's a very long book actually, but I've actually heard really good things about it. A lot of people said it was very insightful and she's lived a very interesting life. So I'm interested to see what it's all about. Still haven't read it yet. I've had it for a very long time, but yeah, so eventually I will. And the last one I'm going to talk about that I know I've had for a very long time is The Art of Fielding by Chad Harbach. And this is about baseball. And that's all I know. But I've heard very good things. A lot of people say it's really good even though it's about baseball. I'm not a big baseball fan. I don't watch it on TV. I don't follow the teams. I used to love the Atlanta Braves. I was a girl. And yeah, I got really into it when I was like in high school and stuff. But nowadays I'm all football. And but if I were like sitting in a stadium watching a game, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I just don't watch it on television, so I don't know. I'm still interested. It's still here, and yeah, I've just had it for a really long time. Alright guys, that is it for me today. Those are 5 books that I've had for a very long time on my shelf that are still sitting unread. but I do need to get to them eventually because I'm still interested in reading every single one of them. The interest has not gone away, just the years go by. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know some of the books that you've had on your shelf the longest that you have not read yet. And also make sure you go check out Lindsay's channel and check out her video for today because I'm excited to see what she has had on her bookshelf for a very long time. I will have her channel linked down below. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon.